My name is Gilbert Compo, and I work for the University of Colorado Cooperative Institute for Research in Environmental Sciences and the NOAA Earth System Research Laboratory Physical Sciences Division, and I lead the NOAA Series 20th Century Reanalysis. The 20th Century Reanalysis project is a global reconstruction of the weather every 6 hours back to 1871. The analysis is a jargon for the weather map, like you see every day on TV. We're doing the similar thing, but we only use surface pressure, and yet we're able to get out all the other variables, including something like the integrated water throughout the troposphere and stratosphere. We call that the precipitable water, the amount of water vapor that's above you. For Science on a Sphere, we have 3 visualizations, and we chose each one for different reasons. The HMS Discovery around the area of Antarctica was interesting because it was a surprise that the reanalysis could do as well as it does with such little data. But the Discovery was on a scientific mission and was taking fairly regular barometric pressure measurements, and we use all of those to get the rest of the weather. Here, as they were going along, they got stuck in the ice unexpectedly. And so we're fortunate in a sense that they were taking data that we can use, the barometric pressure data, regularly. And so we have what becomes an early ice station. And we can use those measurements then to reconstruct the weather around Antarctica and the climate for the entire time that they're frozen in the ice in ways that they never expected. We were the first ones to try to make a 3-dimensional weather map all the way back to 1871. But some of the technology that we're using is the same technology that goes into making the weather forecast that you see every day. So when you're watching the Weather Channel or looking on the NOAA website for the weather, we're using the same kind of mathematical model, and we're using a very similar technique to blend the observations with the model, with our guess. And it's that range of guesses that made us able to use very little information but use it very effectively. We only assimilate barometric pressure observations. The future of the 20th Century Reanalysis project is really in the past, trying to go further back. And we need additional data to go further back. And that data exists. And we're now getting it out of archives like the United Kingdom's archives and US archives, getting images of those data, putting them on the web, and asking the public, citizen scientists, to help us recover that data. And we're getting a tremendous response. We have more than 20,000 users on oldweather.org who help recover the data and some who help quality control it. And then we're going to be able to use that data in subsequent versions of the 20th Century Reanalysis.